In today's mental health check, the new year is now just a month away.
Goodness.
We were just saying we cannot believe that.
Yeah.
But for many people, that means it is time to start thinking about resolutions and setting some new goals.
Sometimes that can be overwhelming, though, right? Or discouraging if you fall short. So how can you set yourself up for success? Our guest now is mindset coach and founder of Women Against Negative Talk, Katie Horwitch. Katie, great to see you. Also the author of the book, Want Yourself.
Yeah, so
right?
great to be here.
So talk about what we do when we're trying to make a change, especially around the new year. We think about it, we plan. How do we approach that the best possible way?
Yeah, a lot of times we start by focusing on the thing itself, the goal, the what's of the situation. I always like to encourage people to start with the why, start with the feeling of things, and that really has to start from an inside job. It has to start with yourself.
How do you do that? Explain to us what the inside self-talk should look and sound like and how you should kind of implement it to reach those goals.
Yeah, so if anybody is watching and thinking, I don't even know what that self-talk thing is, self-talk is the story that we tell ourselves 24/7 as we're walking through the world. And it can be the most helpful thing or it can be the most hurtful thing, because what it does is it informs what we do next and next and next. It can inform our high self-esteem, or it can make us believe that we're not enough or we're not deserving.
Yeah, so the negative self-talk would be like, you're so stupid, or
Yes.
you're so heavy, or whatever.
Exactly, exactly. And sometimes people get so swept up in the feelings that they have about the feelings that they have to begin with. So we are human. We are supposed to feel these feelings of discomfort and frustration. Sometimes it's the opinions that we form about it.
How do you make that self-talk positive then?
Yeah, so first, you have to redefine positivity to begin with. A lot of times we think of positivity as happiness, sunshine. Positivity is about being proactive, not reactive. And that shift alone can shift everything, because then you get to start to think about, okay, well, how can I be proactive in this situation given whatever is going on in my life?
Should the goal be to prevent negative thoughts so that you just focus on positivity, or is it to figure out how to manage it?
Yeah, it's the last one, because like I said, we are humans. We're not robots. We are going to be experiencing high highs and low lows throughout our life. So it's really about being able to get underneath what's going on the surface, get to the information that's underneath our self-talk, and be able to ask ourselves, how can I be proactive, not reactive in the neutral times, so that when the hard times do come, because they will come, that bounce back rate is quicker and quicker and quicker.
Can you give us like an example of, in the new year, how we could take what you're saying here and make that a practical thing in our lives, like to make a change, or in ourselves, or maybe one of our loved ones?
Yeah, so I think that the New Year's conversation a lot can be focused on like making the laundry list of the things that you want to do.
Yeah, that's me.
Getting underneath that and getting to, okay, well, not only why do I want these things, but how do I want to feel? Whether it is change within yourself or maybe helping someone else achieve success in their own lives. Success is great because we get to define it for ourselves, right? And so if we are able to go after the feeling first, that allows us more wiggle room to be able to pivot given whatever life hands us, and makes success way more inevitable.
Okay, so say someone was like, I want to do different work in my job space, or I want to improve in work. Instead of giving a list of I want to do this by I'm 18, how would you say they should write out the why to try to get there?
Yeah, I would say, well, how do you want to feel? Why do you want to do this work? I want to do this work because blank, and go from there.
Awesome, I love it. Thank you so much, Katie
Thank
Horwitch.
you.
We appreciate it. There's a lot more news ahead. Stay with us.
You're watching Daily.